Hey Clashers, Billius here. Play like a wizard. Before I talk about Townhall 11 farming for Dark Elixir, let me just spend a minute and give a shout out to my clan as we near the end of 2016. Centum Centurae, very generous, active clan, not just in donations, but here you can see in Clashmas gifts as well, sharing replays, and participating in friendly challenges and in other events. And it's a clan that pushed up to number 78 back in October, and that was an optional push. We're a high-level clan, almost entirely Town Hall 11s, and since we started focusing on Town Hall 11s only in our wars, we've gone 9 for 10. The one loss was a tiebreaker against a clan that had a 21-win war streak. But saying all that, our heritage is farming. We love to farm. We're effective at farming. We were the original clan in the Centum family that has a foundation in farming. And today I want to show you some of the attacks and how we go about farming for Dark Elixir right now in Centum Centurae. Well, farming is a priority in the Centum family, and we actually have automated daily and weekly statistics and a Hall of Fame. We really try to encourage our members to learn how to farm, starting with their entry-level clans like Ludus and moving up into the higher-level clans. Here you can see the weekly statistics for last week, and we really try to celebrate players that are doing well in their farming. Now I've ranked this list by Dark Elixir farming for the last week, but you can see that a lot of players have reached their 2 billion on Gold Grab and Elixir Escape, and that's why you see the zeros in the list. So let's go ahead and look at some of these attacks. Today I really want to focus on air because when you're upgrading heroes, very difficult to do it in ground, and a lot of us are up in champs, as you can see, which we found is a pretty good spot for a combination of league bonus as well as finding bases that we can farm with Lava Loonian or in some cases mass babies with Loons. So let's check out these attacks. I'm going to speed through them at double time. Hope you enjoy them. I'm going to start off with one of Burtons Raids. It's 7.6 DE, and you can see here it uses a comp that I'd recommend if you're starting off in this type of raiding. 3 rage, 2 freeze. Notice the timing. You want to make sure you get your ability and your spells in early, don't be late, and time everything so that you can deploy your troops as quickly as possible in behind each other. I call it hugging, so you want your minis hugging right behind your loons and your loons hugging right behind your lava hounds. Here you can see he's effectively gotten the Dark Elixir, and that was the goal of the raid. We don't care about 3 stars in multiplayer raiding like this. It's all about getting the Dark Elixir. Now I've included this raid because you see square bases a lot, and here's a great way to go at them. Here's Ace going in. Ace is a pretty skilled attacker. He's using his rages to clear the flanks first, letting a group of loons go into the center. And a lot of us are finding that bringing 4 rages now with the updated loons is a pretty effective approach. Once you get used to Lavalunian Rage, you can probably drop one of the freezes and go with this approach, and it works pretty well. Especially handy if you can also rage the minis and some of the pups as they're near the town hall and Dark Elixir. Again, this is all double speed, but you get the idea. Nice raid by Ace. You want to make sure you bring enough minis to do the cleanup and get the loot. Here goes Nam. Nice spread line of loons going in. He's going to use 3 haste, which is pretty effective if you can line out the loons that way across one side of the base. As I said, get that freeze in early. As soon as the multi has a chance of attacking, in this case it was a dead base, so he's freezing the eagle. The infernals were dead. But we're not proud. If there's Dark Elixir, let's go for it. And if you're lucky enough to find dead infernals through nexting, you're in really good shape. Nice haul for Dark Elixir. Now here we go. Here's mass babies going in as, in a way, the meat shield together with 1 lava hound, and then following with loons in behind. The rages are key here with the mass babies because they're too close together to get their own rages. And notice the timing of the Grand Warden ability to protect the Loons as they go in. And another really nice raid in terms of getting the Dark Elixir here, going over the 7K mark again, which is always nice. Well, here's yours truly. The walls look pretty sad. I mean, they're lower level walls, but and the eagle was put outside, which was a real gift. But I wanted to show you this one, show you how you can pick off a drill that might not be near where you're going otherwise, and also to lure out any clan castle. In this case, it worked out really well because the clan castle had the nemesis of a Lavalunian attack, which is wizards. And wizards are really bad news. So if you want to defend against Lavalunian, I'd throw some wizards in there. Here I've used some of my troops to kill off that clan castle, and here we go. 3 hounds is probably the best number of hounds to bring in on these attacks. Spread out the first 2 rages, and then Warden ability as you approach the Inferno. I had a freeze there as well. And you want to be able to have that rage near the town hall, get those minis and pups working extra fast. And here we're clearing it out. So a nice gift to have the eagle outside the base, but I guarantee we would have gotten that Dark Elixir anyways. All right, so over 6K, not bad. And here's one more by me, and then I'll turn it over to the rest of the clan. Coming in from the corners, showing how you can throw some loons in behind the lava hounds. Help work on taking out those air defenses early when they're at the corners like that. Now, Grand Warden ability with freeze. You want to time these to get in there, protect your loons from the multi-infernos. That's the main purpose. And if you can find bases with single infernos, that's ideal because they really can't defend against a Lavalunian attack. Here you see a bit of a mini strategy to get that drill that I wasn't able to reach. Saved my king, even though my queen is down, the king can help out. Here we go again. Here's judge and jury going in. 3 hounds, the loons, the minis right behind. Going in. Going to show you something a little different on the right in a second, how he uses skeleton spell. Good timing for the warden ability, the freeze. Now notice on this attack, he wasn't able to get that dark drill with his normal troops. So he's got a little backup plan here. He's going to drop the skeleton spell on that drill, clean it up. So there's one use for the skeleton spell when you're doing Lavalunian raids. All right, here comes Nammlock. Again, 3 hounds going in, loons right behind, Grand Warden, minis right behind them. 3 haste again as he did in his other attack. Another example using the freeze on the other side as well. And good job. Again, he's got some pups and minis. You need enough pups and minis to take out the Dark Elixir. We've got 1 drill at the bottom. Are we going to get it? That air defense is causing problems, but we got it. There we go. Nice raid. He's going to get over 5K here once he clears out the town hall and clan castle. There we go. 5.3, very nice, good profit. So with a low dark army, like it's not costing you a lot in dark, you're going to make a great profit if you can find the right bases. Here we go, this base has over 5K available. Here's Jard, he may be our best air attacker, and he's giving an example of a raid. Now Jard does have his king and queen, so he's going in. Didn't have his Grand Warden from what I can see, but he's still going to take out this base. So another example of how to go at what I call these square ring bases. You can see how effective Lavalunian is. Now here's Ace again. Here's a pretty common style base. And here's one way to approach it, coming in from the top, far away from the Dark Elixir. But here he goes, Grand Warden ability with a freeze. Minis are going in like maniacs on that Townhall and on the Dark Elixir. The rage really helps out. Now Loon's going around the base. So I'm sure some of you using ground attacks have had trouble two-starring some of these bases like this one here. It can cause problems in terms of bowlers going around the ring. But with a properly executed lava loon, you're in good shape. 96%, I'll give it to him. Well, a lot of my subscribers and viewers were asking for some help on dark farming at Townhall 11, so I hope this helps. Here's our last raid, and while it's going on, let me just say, why is Lava Loonian so effective? Well, you don't have to have heroes to succeed at this attack, so for those of you like me that are upgrading heroes the old-fashioned way, it's very effective, and you can get that Dark Elixir. The champ bonus is pretty good. It's a nice balance between Titan and Masters. And in addition to that, you've got fun. It's fun to run these raids. You can also use Mass Baby Dragons, as you saw. Heavy on Elixir, but a great profit with Dark Elixir. So hope you enjoyed the attacks, and we'll talk to you next time. You can support my channel by subscribing and clicking like if you enjoyed the video. I've recommended a few videos here, but remember my video library has over 125 videos covering all sorts of topics from Townhall 9 to Townhall 11. So be sure to check it out. Play like a wizard.